welcome again to this channel. We're just very excited to be able to report to you and tell you and update you on what is the current situation in Africa as a whole. We are the sons of Africa, and we do care what happens in our continent. We have a vision. There are ways we are looking at things and what we want to see happen in our continent, and therefore we are here. Our task is to bring you the information so you can understand what is unfolding in our continent and in our nation. This is very, very important. But before I go, let me ask you, please, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to the channel and give us thumbs up and share this link with other people so they can basically join or sign up with us. The reason being is the more people we have watching these channels and receiving our information, do tell us what you think. Do share your information, and this helps us to bring the content next time that we come. It's very, very important. It's not just me telling you, but it's also I want to hear views of those who are watching us and the kind of information that you have, and if there is any topic you want us to cover on the continent of Africa. While we're here in Africa, we will do anything to give you the information that we believe will help those in the diaspora and around the world to understand what is happening here. Today specifically, I want to talk about what is happening, France's decision to suspend financial aid to development. France has decided to suspend its aid to Burkina Faso. And the same will apply for Mali, and the same, I believe, will apply to Niger or Niger. But I want to talk about this issue of aid. What aid? 2022, France spent about 13 million euros in aid. 13 million euros in aid. Now, when you understand how this functions, or these aid functions or operates, I tell you, you will be glad that they have suspended this. Because what is 13 million aid or 13 million euros done to a country of that size? And since they have been supporting or giving that aid, what change has taken place? I agree with Ibrahim, the current president or standing in president, when he says France has not done anything in the past. If it hasn't done anything in the past, the so-called aid they've been giving, what would it do now that they've stopped giving it? You and I are here, we can watch and we'll see that it won't make any difference, because it never did make any difference. The so-called aid. Now, if you think in terms of what France took out of this country or these countries in comparison to what it's actually bringing in, it's absolutely crazy. It's unthinkable, unfathomable to think that they will think that 13 million cut of aid, that so-called aid at the gate, will make a difference or will cause this nation to go running behind them as, oh, please don't take it, come back. And then, no. That's not what's going to happen. They need to understand that their foreign aid or aid that they bring to these countries, to Burkina Faso or Mali or Niger or any other country in Africa, it doesn't do anything. It's the money that goes to their own people anyway, because they come here, once they give you the aid, and then they start giving you conditionalities that you must do this in order for us to do this. You must. So it becomes a means to manipulate and to control. And what is 13 million euros anyway? That's nothing in comparison to what they take. These guys are looting. These guys are taking minerals. These guys are doing, dirty business in Africa. You have no idea. And 30 million is nothing. So they'll come and take, we will help you do this, we'll build this road, or we'll help you, sort this out and that thing out. But to what end? Now, this is just basically to blind the people thinking that we're coming to help you. When they're doing this, they're coming to help you, they are actually stealing, they're actually looting, they're actually breaking down the system, and they are controlling left and right and center all that is happening in many different countries in Africa, and wanting to keep the African people poor. Because they know that if the nations will ever rise and self-govern themselves and have the means and have the wealth and they won't need them anymore, and then France won't be able to get the uranium or the gold or the coltan and all this stuff that they are getting so that they can build the technology for the world to come. Have they stopped giving that? Good. I don't think the countries they're wanting 13 million. No. This is how we're supposed to be thinking about this now. Whenever it comes, or whenever any country comes and we're giving you foreign aid, it is a lie. It's not foreign aid. It's a way to manipulate, to control a nation or a country or a segment of that nation. Because with that, like I said, it comes conditionalities. If you do this, we will give you this. If you do that, we'll give you this. So what? I mean, Burkina Faso, they want to rule their own country the way they want to. They have their own vision. They have the way that they want the country to be run. They've had enough of all these ties that they've had with France that hasn't helped them all these years. But they have decided to cut the ties. I mean, let's just agree that, that's the end of it. But I tell you, France would not let go of this fact. And the fact that Burkina Faso wants to help Niger in its current situation, now they don't like it. Okay, because yes, there is a coup in both countries, but yes, because of the military situation, then they said, if anybody attacks Niger, then we will get involved. And France don't like it. The same with Mali. Now you have to understand that, these are countries, they are sovereign nations, and they must be left alone to take care of their own business. I know the world is a global village. Nobody acts in isolation. Yes, I do understand that. But when it's one person or one country trying to control and to maneuver and to manipulate in order for them to have access to certain product or certain raw minerals or material in that country, then that is something that is completely wrong. And we shouldn't tolerate this. We shouldn't tolerate this. I believe the time has come for Africa to say no. We want to give you foreign aid? No. Let's do business. Let's do a win-win business. You come and you give, and I give you, or come and take. It's not like, you come in and I'll just shut my eyes because you give me some foreign aid and I'll let you do what you want. No. They sell armaments and they sell all these things to Africa. Now, like I said, wars profits many Western countries because they're the ones that are supplying the weapons. They're the ones that are supplying the weapons. And so we need to understand that as so long as we will not address this issue of neo-colonialism, we will still be running into situations like the one that we're having right now. But I think, it is a good decision for France to say we suspend financial aid. Yeah, please, do stop that. Don't give the aid anymore. See if the people will starve to death. Now, what has your aid done in the past, 20, 30 years? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The time has come. And the time has come, and it is now, that leaders in Africa must understand, and I think they are waking up to the reality that, yes, we can do a plan and help our nations to move forward without the aid of these people. So I'm here to say that, yes, they suspend the financial aid, that's good. Burkina Faso's president is right in saying they haven't done much. It hasn't helped them in the past 15 years, so what good will that do now? Okay, so I'm glad that this has come to this. But let's see what is happening in Niger. Let's see the development, how things are going, because then it will give us an indication. Because the ultimatum has now come to pass. What is going to happen now? What is going to happen now? You can see what is happening in the DRC, in the DR Congo. The people there, they're not starving. In the midst of what has happened, now they're still, because the president has a new vision for the country, you can see them moving forward in spite of all these things. But I'll talk more on that on the next video. I just wanted to say to you, France has suspended its financial aid, and it's a good thing. It wasn't helping much anyway, and that country will go forward without their help anyways. And that's very, very important for us to understand. Please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. Give us thumbs up. Share this video. Thank you. Until next time. Take care. Bye-bye now.